Hey, pet lovers, welcome back to the Dog Sitter's House podcast. Today I'm shaking things up and had Katie on, who has a pet sitting and dog walking business in Georgia. She was brave enough to let me coach her and record the session so that you too can get as much out of it as possible, because I find that a lot of the things that pet business owners struggle with are synonymous. We are all going through it depending upon what stage we're at. In this session, you're going to see that first we kind of go through the importance of getting clarity on truly what it is that you are bringing to people, that you are giving people when you serve them, when you take care of their pets. If you don't have a very clear and detailed description of the overall benefits for somebody to use your services, then you're not going to be as equipped to market yourself properly enough to stand out from the crowd. After that, we start looking at what could be getting in her way to meet her goal, which is to be a dog walker only. Katie has done a fabulous job identifying what it is she wants, where she wants to take her business, and how she wants to set it up so that it fits her lifestyle. Now she just needs to get there. And as you'll see, there's something that comes up that is more of an internal thing that is blocking her more than she probably realized. And it's something that all of us do. So do yourself a favor, sit back, have a listen, and when I ask Katie questions, answer those for yourself and see what you come up with. Because this is an opportunity for you to dive deep and see how you could be getting in your own way without even realizing it. So thanks for listening. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think or if anything came up for you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let's jump in. This is the Dog Sitter's House podcast. Hello, dog lovers. Welcome back to the Dog Sitter's House podcast. Welcome, Miss Katie Leach, to the podcast. She is such a brave soul, courageous enough to come on here today and do a little live coaching session, because I feel like when somebody gets to watch another coaching session, you too can get so much out of it. She is a pet sitter and dog walker. The name of her business is Pet Pals of Cedar, Crest in Georgia, in Dallas, Georgia. For anybody who might be in the area, check her out. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have a live coaching call. But first, let's dive into what Katie's all about, what her experience has been, and how did she come to start dog sitting, pet sitting, dog walking, and all that jazz. So welcome, Katie. Thanks
Hi,
again
thank
for
you.
coming. Hi.
Thanks.
Now, why don't you give me, I know you gave me a little snippet before this, but if
Mhm.
you don't mind repeating for the audience, what brought you to pet sitting and dog walking and when?
I've been a programmer for about 20 years now, and corporate office, sitting in a cubicle, doing all that work and everything like that. I've always liked going hiking and getting outside too. So when I got laid off about a year and a half ago, I decided to try something different, completely different. So I started dog walking for another company and doing a contract work just to see if I liked it. And I loved it. I got out on my own starting January of this year. Got my insurance and business license and pet first aid and CPR and all that stuff, and just started. And it's been an adventure, to say the
Here
least.
you are. Here you are. I love it.
Hmm.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
exciting. And especially after being in another field for the majority of your life, it sounds like, because you don't look
Yes.
that old. And then to turn around, I mean, that's a huge leap of courage. Absolutely. So
Yeah.
congratulations to you.
Mhm. Thank you.
Now, what would you say you do more of? Are you pet sitting or are you dog walking?
So I'm doing more pet sitting now, but that's kind of just what I fell into and what, most of the jobs I'm getting because I've marketed as both. But I really want to get more into the dog walking kind of weekly recurring basis
Yeah.
and more during the day as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Why is that?
Well, I'm a morning person, but once it gets late at night, it's my energy drops off. It's dark, and I don't like doing that and going back out. I want to have like the continuous working hours and then know I have time later at night to do all the things for my family. I have three teenagers and two dogs and a husband, and I'm busy, so.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
would
have a
like to
full
be
plate.
able to yeah, kinda relax at night.
Yeah, give yourself some time off and
Mhm.
work the normal hours as the rest of society so that you can be with your family, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a big challenge in this business,
Mhm,
especially if you're doing the pet sitting. So I like that you're taking the vision to an area where you can expand the dog walking so that you do have more control over the hours and the time of days that you actually work. So it's really
mm,
smart because, as you know, listening to my podcast, I'm
mhm.
huge on designing your business to fit the lifestyle that you envision for yourself, right? So
Yeah.
that's perfect. Good. So tell me a little bit what you would like to get out of this coaching session today.
So mostly, like, I don't know what I'm doing with marketing, and I'm kinda just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. I kinda know now what my target audience is, but not where to go to find them and what to do with that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you really are trying to grow your dog walking side and find more of the perfect client for that. Is that what
Mhm.
I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you think is your challenge in that?
Um, I guess when most people hear about my business, they think of vacation pet sitting. Um, and and I kind of say both, and they don't hear the dog walking or they don't know that they need it. I'm marketing more towards just busy parents, but I want more like corporate people that just need help, with their pets daily.
While
So,
they're at work or something.
mhm.
And do you mean corporate people that work from home or go to the office or both?
So I have about six recurring clients now, about 30 pet sitting clients. And so
Okay.
the recurring clients I have now, some are hybrid, some work from home, and they still, need me to walk their dogs. They're just so busy. So I'm like, okay. And then others do work for really long hours and need somebody to come at an exact time to let
Oh,
their dog out. Mhm.
okay, because they're working outside the house.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, so if you could have it your way,
Mhm.
what would your average day, average week look like?
Well, I figure I only need about like 8 clients per day, Monday through Friday. 8 to 3 would be great. Um, because that's what I find, most people need midday, but some of my clients that work from home, they don't even care. Like I can come early or late and I can kind of make the schedule. And so I work around my midday clients with those clients. So I like having a mix of those, but I don't know where to find them or how to communicate that.
Okay.
Mm.
And in a perfect world, what do you think these clients would want from you? I mean, okay, in a perfect world, you'd have the perfect client, right? And
Mhm.
first of all, describe to me what that perfect client looks like.
Okay. I'll just have to think of one of the clients I have.
Okay.
She she's hybrid worker, so even though when she works from home though, she needs me. So I have 2 days that are a certain time a day in the middle of the day that I walk her dogs. And they need to have a certain time for the potty break because she's gone. And then the other days, will come in the morning to walk her dogs. And I stay a little longer when she's gone and give them love and attention and everything like that. Because they're higher energy dogs. So that's what I mostly work with. Um, I just want to give busy pet parents like, I don't know, because I was one of them, when I was gone. I just wanted them peace of mind and knowing that their dog is tired and happy, and I love giving them videos and pictures and updates and stuff like that. I want to be like a partner for them to help raise their dog.
Nice. Okay. Okay. I love that. So, if you were to describe exactly what it is that you bring, the benefits, the entire look, feel, description of what it is that you're bringing to the client, and you just use some of those words right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and like just describe to me, just without a care in the world of whether it even makes sense, just whatever comes to your mind. Tell me exactly what it is that you are bringing to the pet client, the owner.
Okay. Let's see. Calmness, peace of mind. Let's see. Um, Gosh.
See, now I put you on the
No, I can't
spot,
think.
didn't I?
So yeah, because I'm not a trainer, but I do, work with them for, little behavior things like that.
And what is the benefit of that to the owner?
Um, well, when they come home from a busy day of work, they, know their pet has had a busy day too, and they can both relax together and they don't have to rush out and, take them for a walk or do things with them right then. And they have more time for
Okay. So it gives
themselves.
them more time back to their schedule. What else?
Mhm. Mhm. Let's see.
How
Uh,
did you feel when you were this busy corporate
mhm,
woman trying to manage dogs, kids, husband, house? How
mhm.
did you feel when you came home and the dogs were looking at you like, yeah, let's
Super guilty. Yeah, just guilty and tired and, you know, um, wondering what they did all day too, you know.
Yeah.
I know some people have like a camera they can watch their dogs and just they like seeing them. So a lot of my clients in the middle of the day, they just love the pictures, just to know what their dog is doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of comments have you received from customers, would you say, when they receive pictures and stuff from you in the middle of the day?
That it just brightens their day, makes them so happy, they show their coworkers, that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then, like one dog, I keep track of their birthdays. So it was her birthday when I was doing a pet sitting job, and I put a little birthday hat on her and took a bunch of pictures and sent it, and, they love little things like that.
Absolutely.
Try to
That's
make it special. Yeah.
yeah, the extra amount.
Mhm.
Okay. So now if you were to imagine
Mhm.
that you had to tell a story about your service. Imagine that you're talking to a new client and they're like, well, what's the benefit of paying you to come in and walk my dog and while I'm at work? Because,
Mhm.
you know, if I have to, I can come home at lunchtime, but what's the difference of me rushing home to do it versus just having you do it while I'm at work? Can you
Okay.
tell me what my dog is going to experience? Can you tell me um what is am I going to get out of it? What's the benefit for me and what's the benefit for my dog?
Okay. For your dog, more socialization. I have found some of the dogs, especially if they got them around 2020, weren't socialized as puppies.
Mhm.
So for me coming in, I'm somebody different. They'll get a little bit different interaction and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll bring like puzzles and things for them to do too, and work with them to see if they like that. And of course, more time for you. You don't have to rush around. Um, and like a partner helping you out, and like if I see something
What?
wrong. Hmm?
I'm sorry, partner helping you out and how? How does it, what do you mean a partner?
um like a partner in pet care. Like if I see something wrong with the pet, or you might not have noticed, this has happened multiple times. I'm gonna let you know, and I can recommend groomers and vets and different things. Like my dogs have allergies, so if I see an itchy dog or notice something, I'm gonna let you know and suggest maybe they could change their diet or environment or something like that.
Okay. So now,
Mhm.
pretend I'm the pet owner and tell me, like imagine coming home and what? Because you were there for my dog today.
Okay. Your dog is happy but also calm and relaxed. Um, they're
Why?
um because they already have mental and physical stimulation. And they're happy to see you and happy to show off anything new that I've taught them. Um,
Well, like what? What do you teach them, Katie?
let's see. Well, like if I'm walking a dog, I'll teach them how to stay, and I'm working on some dogs not pulling and things like that. Um, so they will be better on the lead for you when you do walk them.
Mm.
Um, let's see. With all the little brain games, hopefully they'll be stimulated and tired. And maybe they can show you some new tricks from what I've taught them and stuff like that. So.
Mhm. Are they going to be snuggle ready? Because I'm so tired when I come home from work. I just want my
Yeah,
dog to
they should not be jumping off the walls. They should be
snuggle.
all ready to come cuddle with you, and they'll give you some more time for you before you need to run around with them, if at all. They may
Yeah.
be already tired.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So I don't know if that was very good, by the way. You did great. You did great. I know it's kind of putting you on the spot because I keep pushing you. And the
Yeah.
reason I'm doing that is because it, I have suggestions, I have ideas that I can give you, but
Mhm.
really it's more effective when it comes from a place of genuine, authentic place within you, right?
Mhm.
So I know that you have all the answers inside of you already,
Mhm.
and all of those answers is all I'm trying to do to help you dig deep and find out what those answers are. What I'm
Mhm.
doing in this process is actually trying to get you to get more in the shoes of your client so
Mhm.
that you can see things from their angle and uh-oh, I hate when it does that. Hold on. Let me try and fix it. There we go.
That was a
We don't
zoom
need that
angle.
close up. Oh my goodness. But so that you can get into their shoes and then they can um really see the benefits, not just see, but feel the benefits, understand the benefits,
Mhm.
and address all of their concerns that they have for their dog so that way when you do any
Mhm.
kind of post on social media, you make a comment or you do a flyer and you put it somewhere, you're actually hitting the emotional points, the most important
Mhm.
concerns, problems, and desires that your people have. Does that make
Mhm.
sense?
Yeah, yeah. And
So
I'm more logical, so I'm thinking like, you know, bullet
And
points and all that. So
yeah, and that's
yeah.
fine and that's normal. And especially coming from the business mindset, you're going to
Hmm.
think to yourself, like, okay, what's the benefit of this? Oh, your dog will be tired, you know?
Hmm.
But we want to go deeper on that and say, well, what's the benefit of their dog being tired? Why
Hmm.
is that important to them?
Hmm.
Right? So
Hmm.
go ahead. Let's do that on a couple of these things because I wrote a bunch of notes. So if their dog if they come home and their dog is happy and calm, what
Hmm.
does that give the owner?
Um, they n- let's see, no bad behaviors. I don't know how to explain say that in a positive way. But
That's okay. You can say it anyway. There's no wrong answer.
okay. Yeah, so if the dog's been in the house all day, they might have destroyed something, and dug something up or whatever, that wouldn't happen, and so less stress.
So less wear and tear on your house.
Yeah, less wear.
Yeah. Less destruction. Definitely a
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if they are relaxed and the owner doesn't have to hurry up and change out of their work clothes and walk them in, cold or, wet weather or what have you, because they know that their dogs had the exercise that they need for the day, what is the benefit of that for them?
Um,
Don't mind me. I'm just going to keep looking
okay.
at this while you talk.
Uh, so they have, let's see, for me, it would be like more energy for myself, wouldn't be so tired um, doing things with your dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it also give them time to do other things that are important to them?
Yeah, you could cook a hot meal for your family without the dog jumping all over you and being crazy, and give attention to your kids, and they could play with the dog, but not feel like you have to get outside. Like you said, that's a good one. Weather. I'm in all kinds of weather. People don't want to walk in the cold or in the rain and all that. So,
Right, right. And if they
hmm.
know that somebody already came and did that, then that guilt is gone. That they don't even have to have that guilt, right?
Hmm.
So I love the thing that you said with guilt free. So what I would suggest doing in this situation is really sitting down and journaling or dictating into a recorder, whatever modality fits you best,
Hmm.
and really think close your eyes, think about when you worked the corporate job and when you'd come home and what it was like for you. And then think about what are all the benefits if somebody had come and walked your dogs for you, right? How
Hmm.
would that have made your life different? What would life look like? How different would it look, right? Are you open to try that one more time with me while we're here and just kind of off the cuff?
Okay.
If you have to close your eyes, get into it for a minute and go back to that place when you were working corporate, you come home, you have
Hmm.
kids running around, you have husband, you have to make dinner and dogs. And what would it have been like had the dogs already had their needs met for the day?
So yeah, so for me, like when I'm walking in, I'm feeling frazzled, I'm exhausted. So I want calm. Um, and the dogs are calm. They're not jumping on me. They are happy. Um, it just feels more calm.
Mhm.
That's all I can.
There's no messes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all
Um,
that's been cleaned up if need be. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, ooh, it's been a while since I've had my corporate job.
I know it's hard to go back there,
Yeah, yeah,
huh?
yeah. Just the drive was brutal. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is great. Okay, so and when you get home,
Hmm.
were there any behaviors that they would have? Would you notice their state of mind? Would it be different than if somebody had walked them that day already?
Yeah. Usually they'd be jumping like crazy,
Okay.
barking, just the noise,
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. Because yeah, they want to go out right then. You don't
O-
have time to wait. Even if you want to later, you don't you don't have that luxury. You got to do it now, especially if
Okay.
they got to go potty. So,
Okay.
yeah,
So
rushing, less rushing.
less rushing, more
Mhm.
quiet. Okay.
Mhm.
So, um, if you had a partner in crime to help you raise these dogs while you were at work,
Mhm.
then, if you were putting out an ad, like I'm looking for somebody to do this for my dogs and be this, who would that person be? Can you describe that? Can you write that ad?
Hmm. Let's see. Who would that person be? Um, a very active person that can get my dog moving, that can stimulate all their senses and get all their energy out. Um, can work with them, learning new things, using their brain as well, um, and can have extra time for them and extra love. Because as a pet parent, I know I give them love, but even more love is better.
Mhm.
Um, it all helps calm them and make them feel good and happy. So,
Yes. Okay. Okay, very good.
mm,
Okay. All right. So now let's switch things up a little bit. Okay.
okay.
You're doing good. Those are all good answers. Like I said, no wrong
Okay.
answers whatsoever. Let's flip over on the side of the client and where are they? Where can
Mhm.
they be? But before we really, really go there, actually, let's step back and say what your intention is. Oh, I hate this thing. Why? I can't move my hands. Can you tell?
There it goes.
Okay. I keep trying to turn that feature off and it turns itself back on. So, if we go back to what your days would look like, it would be working from 8 to 3, Monday
Hmm.
through Friday, right?
Hmm.
Dog walking only. Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think has stopped you from that so far?
Um, well, I get a lot of referrals. Um, so I've done pet sitting before, so they refer me to their friends for pet sitting because that's what they've done. I would love to get referrals from my dog walking clients, but I don't know. Um, so yeah, I don't, it's just, yeah, I'm
Okay.
not sure.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's a good
Mhm.
start. And what else do you think if you had to do something radical and you knew for sure 100%, 110% that it would work out, what would
Mhm.
that be in order to get where you want to go?
Something radical.
Hmm.
Let's see. Well, I know I need to do more networking, like boots on the ground, kind of go to local businesses. I have done one event. There was a fall festival in my neighborhood, which is a
Hmm.
huge neighborhood, thousands of homes,
Oh,
and
wow.
that helped a lot. But of course, it's all pet sitting clients.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
and I'm trying to think, like I mean, the corporate people are in offices and everything, but this is a neighborhood community. They're all commuting somewhere, Atlanta, far away, so you can't really go into the offices. Um, but I mean, the local businesses, they frequent coffee shops or something like that, vets offices, maybe make contact with them. And I haven't done that because I'm not very outgoing and I feel I need to be like that, to just go up to those businesses and see if we can connect. I have connected with other pet sitters and a groomer and a trainer,
Okay.
but I would try to connect with everybody.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Okay, so give you kind of gave me like just like the okay, I just work 8 to 3 Monday through Friday, which is a good start.
Hmm.
Um, but give go in more details. If I mean, because you want more than that, right? Like think big. Think if you could have anything you wanted, what truly, and it would work out no matter what truly would your weeks look like? You'd be working 8 to 3 with just dog walkers, right?
Hmm.
And what would life be like? What would that give you?
That would give me flexibility, and because now I am in and out. I'll work for a couple hours, then I have a break, and then I work some more, and then I work at night. It's just crazy. I never know. And then my family never knows my schedule.
Mm.
So it would give me a lot, stability, I guess. Um, yeah.
Stability, flexibility.
Yeah.
What else?
Let's see. I like the idea of getting to know my clients better. So when I'm doing pet sitting, I'll do a job and then a couple months later another one for them, but I don't get to know their dog as intimately as I would if I saw them once a week or every day, something like that. So
Yeah.
that would be
Okay.
great. Mhm.
Okay. So what would that give you to be able to develop more of a bond with the animals?
Yeah, so I would know all the different things I could do with them. Some dogs like to do the puzzles, some dogs have more energy, and I could do more things with them. I would understand them better, um, get to know the family dynamics and everything, and I can do special things for them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And you said about 8 a day, right?
Yeah,
8 a day for 5 days a week?
yeah.
So that's 40 clients. Okay.
Well, I mean, eight, like,
Well, it doesn't have to be different clients. That's what I
yeah, because some I'll see you every day. It's
meant.
some 3 times a
Okay.
week, something like
Okay.
that.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 So how tell me the first thought that comes to your mind when I say, what if my advice to you, Katie, was to tell people that you no longer offer pet sitting and you do dog walking only?
Ooh, that scare me.
Yeah. Yeah, why? Tell me why.
Well, I have friends and I work out at a gym and a lot of my pet sitting clients are from there or referrals from them. And I'd feel like I'm letting them down.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if I don't do
Okay.
pet sitting anymore.
Very, very good.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So then what does that give you? If you continue on
Mhm.
doing this because you don't want to let them down, that's still giving you something, right? So what is that giving you?
Um, I feel good about helping them.
Yeah, makes you
Yeah,
feel good.
yeah.
Um, and tell me, what do you think would be the worst thing that would happen if you did that?
Um, I would have no clients. I don't
Is
know.
it- Sure. I mean, that's
Because
a
it's mostly
valid
and
concern.
they would be sad and I would miss their dogs and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. What's the best thing that could happen?
The best thing that could happen, I would be more focused, especially in marketing and things like that, and not as tired. so I could put all my energy into what I really want to do. Um, so yeah, because now I'm all over the place.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if the world was perfect, if you waved that magic wand and no matter what you decide to do, it would work out 100%, it
Hmm.
would be to let go of pet sitting, it sounds like. And it
Hmm.
would just be for dog walking.
Hmm.
Okay. So now I want you, we could do this one of two ways. If you have a pen and paper and you need to go grab that, that's fine.
Okay.
We can do it that way, and you can sit and write that out for a minute. That would be
Hmm.
best. Do you? Do you have a pen and paper?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go with this route. And I want
Okay.
you to just take a few minutes. Don't worry about take how much time it takes. We can edit out the silence. But I'm
Okay.
just going to sit here in silence with you while I let you write
Mhm.
out something. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
I'll give you
Got it. I'm
some
ready.
space. Okay, so I want you to write out as if it's the present day. It's the future day, but it's in the present. So let's say pick a date. Pick a date, like when would you like to accomplish working only as a dog walker Monday through Friday? By.
Um, well, I can't I've already have Thanksgiving and Christmas clients, so I guess like start of the new year.
Okay, so say it's January 1st, 2026.
Okay.
And I, Katie, and then keep talking and writing in present tense and
Mm-hmm.
talk about what your business looks like. Talk about what your days look like, your week looks like, what how you feel about your business, what, you know, everything. Any details you can think of. Nothing's wrong.
Okay.
What your family looks like, what's different in your world, your schedule, your finances, your inner fulfillment.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Very good. All right, so now I'm gonna put you on the spot because I'm gonna have you read that out loud to me.
Okay.
Okay, and just take your time and go ahead and read it.
Okay. It is January 1st, 2026. I am working 8 to 3 and have a set schedule every day. I don't reschedule anything. I don't change my schedule. My family knows where I am and what I'm going to be doing every day, and I do as well. Um, my customers don't cancel and change. It's I know I am calm and I know how much money is coming in every week, um, and how much I'll projected to make monthly, yearly, for the whole year. I know all of my dogs and their families intimately and do extra special things for them whenever I can. That's what I got.
Okay. And okay, that's very good. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, let's imagine that you already have all that.
Okay.
Okay. And for a minute, just off the top of your head, whatever comes to mind, what resources, first of all, what resources did you use to get there?
Let's see. Like software, my own brain, like what kind of anything?
Any,
Okay. Well, I learned a bunch of stuff on the job from my contracting work. Um, I also took some courses and learned how to handle dogs. I have scheduling software. I did some networking with some networking groups. talked to family and friends and got advice from them as well. And
Okay.
yep.
And now this is, I want to make sure I said that right,
Oh, okay.
properly. This is you on January 1st, 2026, looking back.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like how I got. Okay, initially.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't say that clearly.
Okay. Let's
So
see.
looking back, how did you get here in this present moment of January 1st,
Mhm.
2026, where you have your dream schedule, your
Mhm.
dream clients? What resources did you tap into, both internally and externally?
Okay. I tapped into my current clients and I really asked them straight out for referrals. Um, um, I told more people what I do because I don't say that enough. um, I did instead of just social media marketing, um, I went to local businesses and talked to them and handed out flyers and put myself out there and let them know what I'm doing and what I'm focusing on now. And if I talk to somebody before, I'll telling them the changes I've made and what I'm focusing on now.
Which is?
Only dog walking during the day, not in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Gosh, I hope so. Okay. Okay, very good.
Mhm.
What else? What else did you do?
Let's see. I don't know. That's why I haven't gotten there yet. I don't know what to. I know some of the stuff I know I need to do, but I haven't done it because too scared to do it.
Okay.
But other things, I'm like, I don't even know what I should
Okay.
be doing. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next question, which is
Okay.
what did you let it's January 1st,
Hmm.
2026. You now have your dream schedule, dream clients. Your business is set up the way that you envisioned it. You're
Hmm.
home with your family every night. It's amazing. You know
Hmm.
exactly how much money you're bringing in every single week.
Hmm.
Schedule doesn't change like crazy all the time, right? And you feel energized and you can be more present and build those relationships with those dogs and their owners even better, right? What did you let go of between now, 2025, and 2026 to get there?
Um, let go of people pleasing and
Mm.
taking anybody that asks me to do something to do it.
Mm. Always being there.
Yeah.
People pleasing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I just, wanted to take anybody that needed help. So
Yeah.
even though I kind of knew where I wanted to go, it took me a little bit to figure out what
Sure.
direction I wanted to go. But now that I do, I'm still taking clients that aren't in that direction, just in case, you know,
Just in case what?
I needed the money and needed to know how much it's coming in and just in case I didn't get any additional regular weekly clients.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. And what would happen if you had all this space available because you didn't do pet sitting anymore?
I could focus more on marketing and doing all that networking
Hmm.
to get me to that
Yeah.
space because I'm not running around so
Yeah.
much.
Okay. Okay. So what else? What else did you let go of to get there?
Let's see. I can't think of anything.
The big one is people pleasing. That's huge.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm so glad that that's something that came up for you because
Yeah.
that's really something, even if you just fix that alone, if you
Hmm.
work on overcoming your people pleasing alone, that right there is going to already
Mhm.
catapult you towards your dreams, towards your dream goals, right? Because while you're doing all the people pleasing, what's not getting done? When you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else,
Mhm. Mhm.
right? So
Mhm.
every time you say yes to a client to do something you really don't want to do, what are
Mhm.
you saying no to?
Yeah, where I want to go, you know.
Yeah, like what? Like what could you be doing instead? Give me some examples.
Yeah, I could be networking, I could be marketing, I could be
Snuggling with your own dogs.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Like knowing, like now I used to have a schedule when I walk them. Now I'm like, okay, I have to look at my schedule and see, do I need to walk them at 7 a.m.? Can I walk them at 9? I don't know, and they don't know, and I feel bad about that too.
Yeah, because dogs love routine.
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah,
yes. Because they
yeah,
used to know exactly what time I'm going to go out that door. Usually it was right after the kids got on the bus,
yeah,
but now it depends.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be the worst case scenario of what could happen if you just said, "Hey, everybody,
Mm-hmm.
starting January 1st, I only work from 8 to 3, Monday through Friday, dog walking,"
Yeah.
right? Or like, I don't know, drop-ins or something, maybe
Yeah.
even, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But no pet sitting,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, what would be the worst thing that could happen?
I wouldn't have any work.
I mean, you'd still have, is that true? Like, would
Oh
you
yeah,
have
no, no, no. I have regular
have
clients. Yeah,
any?
it's just not as much.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't have as much.
Hmm.
That would be the worst thing that could happen, right?
Yeah.
But what would you say do you believe that where focus goes, energy flows?
Yeah.
That where you put your attention is what grows?
Hmm.
And so when you're not allowing yourself space to put your attention on growing it the direction you want to grow it, what's happening?
Hmm. I'm scattered. I'm not, I'm thinking about other things that aren't what I want.
And what are you growing?
Yeah. Well, I'm putting myself into a position that, yeah, that I don't want to be in and that I'm just running around in craziness. I don't
Yeah. And
know.
you're growing the pet sitting side, right?
Yeah.
The more you say yes and put your attention on that,
Hmm.
the more you grow that.
And
And
more
then
referrals from that. Yeah. Hmm.
and
Yep.
then, where are you going to be a year from now if
Hmm.
you keep doing that,
Hmm.
right? What are those consequences? Go ahead, list them. Tell me what those,
Okay.
like, it's all a ripple effect, right? So
Yeah.
say here we are today. Well, I don't know what today is, November 3rd, 2025. And it's at the time of the recording, not
Hmm.
not at the time of posting this on social, everybody. But
Hmm.
here we are, and it's November 3rd, 2026. And you kept saying yes to pet sitting.
Hmm.
You kept saying yes to people pleasing. You kept people pleasing all along, right?
Yeah.
Where, what are those consequences? What's life look like now?
Well, I have more customers, but I have less time for myself and my family. Um,
What's the cost of that?
that I'm not as close to my family and they don't get the time they need from me, or they don't know what time I'll be there. I had that problem in the summer because I was going in and out and we're trying to hang out at the lake and stuff like that. They're like, "You got to leave again." I'm like, "I'm sorry. I have to." So,
Yeah. And
yeah.
what's the cost of that?
Yeah.
And how can you get those times back?
Lost memories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It does have a ripple effect on your children, on your
Yeah.
husband, on your relationships.
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
else?
Yeah. On my pets too because I'm taking care of other people's pets, you know, at weird times and not them. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
mhm.
So what else? What else? What other consequences would this lead to if you continue down this path for the next year?
Um, I could get burnt out and
Yeah.
not be able to continue at all.
Yeah, what happens? Yeah, and then what happens?
Yeah. Nobody gets help, and I don't either. Everybody
Yeah, you're no
nobody
good to anybody, so
no,
forget
nobody.
forget people pleasing everybody, you're not people pleasing anybody now. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm,
and what I mean, think about the consequences also on, just your happiness, right? Like,
mhm,
where are you gonna be fulfillment-wise and,
mhm.
joyful-wise? Are you gonna be a pleasant mother and wife to be around?
Don't ask my husband that.
Right? Because what takes a toll on us takes a toll on everybody in the house.
Mhm.
And so it's so important that we make sure we're filling up our cup, right? To make sure that we're able to be there and be showing up our best self for our family and everyone in the house as well.
Definitely.
So, okay. So I like how we kind of went through some of these things. We're
Mm.
getting close to time. Do you have a little bit more time?
Yeah, I'm good. Let me see.
We'll
Yep.
head towards
Yep.
wrapping it up. Um,
Mhm,
so so now let's go back to the question of here you are, January 1st, 2026. Your business, you are now accepting only dog walking clients Monday
mhm,
through Friday, 8 to 3. And you look back and you go, gosh, like, what did I let go of? Not only what did I let go of, but how have I changed? How am I different? Who
mhm.
am I now compared to who I was 3 months ago, 2 months ago?
Oh, that's fast. Let's see. I'm more, I don't know how to say it. Open, like not forceful, but how do you say it? Um,
I'm not sure where you're going.
okay. Like sure of myself, um, sure of where I'm going and confident
Okay.
and telling people what I want to do and what I need. Um, let's see.
Okay,
Uh,
close your eyes, take a deep breath.
mhm.
Just sit with it for a minute. Take a deep breath, hold it for a second, and then exhale when you're ready. I'm closing my eyes with you. And think like, okay, who was I, Katie, 2 months ago? And what's the difference between her and myself now? Who am I now? How have I changed? What have I done differently?
I put myself out there more. I'm confident in what I have to offer. I know what I have to offer and what will serve me and my clients the best.
What else?
Um,
If it helps to open your eyes, go ahead. If you want to keep them closed, go ahead.
oh, this is difficult.
Uh-huh.
I don't think about these things.
Uh-huh.
Um, hmm.
There's no wrong answer. And you can put it out there and if it just try it out by saying it out loud. And if it doesn't sound right, oh well, who cares?
Okay. Um, I'm just thinking calm and confident.
Calm and
Uh,
confident keeps
yeah,
coming back, huh?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what does calm, like describe calm? Like what does calm look like or feel like?
Um, I know my schedule. I know what I'm working towards. I not scattered. I'm just thinking opposite things. Scattered, here and there, everywhere. Um, just a calm, confident energy
Okay.
instead of.
More control of your life
Yeah,
is
instead of
what I'm hearing.
mhm,
Okay. Okay, and what are the now let's fast forward an entire year again, go back out to November 26th.
mhm,
And here since January, you are more calm, more confident. You've let
mhm.
go of people pleasing. You've let go of doing pet sitting, which is not what you really want to be doing. What are the consequences of that? What's life look like now?
Um, I feel centered and proud and excited. Um, I really know my clients very well. I'm almost part of their family. Um, and everybody's getting, the most out of that. I don't know how to say it. um,
What are people
uh,
getting out of it? Everybody's getting benefits out of it? How?
yeah. Oh geez. Running
It's
out of
okay. You're doing
brain
good.
energy.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Ah,
Take a deep
um,
breath, no rush, no wrong answers again.
yeah. Let's see. I can't think.
What do you think your children and husband will get from it?
Um, they'll get a more calm, connected relationship with me, and I'll be more confident and excited about every day, and so they will too.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. And will they have somebody they can depend on to be there when they need them? When they need
Yes.
you?
Yes. And I won't be racing there because I will get there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
might be a little late.
But you'll be stressed out and your hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm teaching my son how to drive, so I don't know if
Oh
I
God.
can not be stressed out, but other parts of my life. Yeah.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
Okay. How will it benefit your health?
Um, well, I won't be eating on the run all the time because I'll know my schedule. I can eat healthier. I try to cook stuff ahead of time, but if I don't, I'm gonna have to grab stuff. So that
Yeah.
gets dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. And what are the long-term consequences of that? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And not having energy to be able to help people. And
Yeah. So it's going to have all sorts of positive results,
mhm.
effects on your family, your relationship. What about your dogs?
Yeah, they'll know when walks are coming, when dinner's coming, when mama's coming.
They'll have a routine again.
Yeah.
Nice. And you'll have positive effects on your health. What else? What else do you think it could have positive effects on?
Oh, sleep maybe as well.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I get up super early or stay up later than I would have.
Yeah. Because your
So,
schedule's all out of whack. Do
so
you stay at people's homes for pet sitting then?
I have done some overnight sitting, but I limit that. I'm very
Okay.
selective.
So when you do pet sitting, what's the majority that you do?
So usually drop-ins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, like
I
3 to
see.
4
Okay.
times a day kind of thing, but
Okay.
starting at 6 or 7 a.m. till 9 to 10 p.m.
Okay. Is it possible that if you were to say, hey guys, starting January 1st, I'm no longer
Mhm.
doing drop-ins or pet sitting.
Mhm.
Um, for those of you that want to transfer your drop-in to change it over to a dog walk,
Mm. Okay.
is that a possibility?
Yeah.
Could you give them a little incentive to do that, add a little something extra for the first month of walks or something like that, you know.
Mhm.
I wouldn't recommend discounting your
Mhm.
services for that, but like, you know, could you make it worth their while? Hey, for the if you sign up, you know, if you change from drop-in to dog walks
Mhm.
and you sign up the first month, then I will include, I don't know, 15 extra minutes to do XYZ with your dog. You know,
Okay.
I will wipe your dog down, whatever, you know,
Yeah.
anything you can come up with. I will teach your dog, you know, I'll spend 5 minutes teaching your dog a new basic command for the month, you know. So by the
Mhm.
end of the month, they'll know how to give paw or whatever, what have
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Uh, and then when if you start saying, "Hey, I'm just gonna start doing dog walking,"
Mhm.
tell me how is your dog walking services different than anyone else in the area? What makes you special?
Yeah, that is what figured that, yeah, I need to figure that out. Um, for me, a lot of people around here are hobbyists and they don't have software, or I have something, where they can track, you can see exactly where the dog went, when they went potty, what they did, and of course, I send updates and they know when I was there and when I left. A lot of people don't have that in my area. So I try to tell people they'll know exactly what's going on at all times.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so it's like a GPS on there.
Mhm.
Okay, so they get to track while the dog's walking and everything.
Yeah, and then they see the entire route. It shows a map and it shows how far they've been and the route and stuff. And some like to look at it like, oh, they walked a little bit longer here, and like to take different routes and stuff like that. And so,
Oh, that's fabulous. I didn't know
and
that. You didn't tell me that. That's a great
oops.
perk.
And lately, like, it depends on the season, but it's October, and so everybody, if I go by yards with Halloween decorations, I'll try to get their picture near them, or some are scared to death, so it's funny, they're
Yeah.
running away from it, but others, it's so cute. So
Oh,
I
that's
try to make it a little
adorable.
special. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So some of the things that make you stand out is the GPS. Now,
Hmm.
let's say the GPS and like, okay, great. I'm the dog owner. I get to watch my dog take this trail, take this walk. I get to see that it's actually being done. What does that give me
Hmm.
that I don't get from other dog walkers?
The peace of mind that it's actually being done, and kind of get to go on the adventure with your dog. You know,
Through the photos
be
and stuff
be
too.
excited, yeah, about what they're doing as well.
Okay. Okay. So you get to actually, the owner gets to actually experience what it's like for their dog, you know, the experience that the dog is having in a
Mhm.
sense, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So that's pretty huge. That's something I think that people like to feel, even though it's a need that they don't even realize they have, but when they realize it's something you offer, that's a big perk.
Yeah, and it's hard to explain that to like I have some on my website like screenshots of, what they'll see in the app and everything like that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they don't understand it till they see it. And I wanted people to know before, of course,
Okay.
to try to sell that, but I haven't
Oh,
been
okay. Okay. So
as good.
do you have a website or social media page or anything like that?
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
website.
Okay.
Um,
Is that something you could create a video? So
oh yeah, yeah.
take one of your dog walk, right,
Okay.
things. Take the app or whatever and do a video of showing it and explain to them, you know, what they're seeing, explain
Hmm.
to them. You basically walk it through as if you are selling your services to a new dog walking prospect, right? A
Hmm.
new dog walking client, possibly. And
Okay.
just be like, okay, here's the app. This is what you can see. And throughout the walk, you know, if we see something cute that is a Instagram worthy shot, we'll take it, I'll take the
Yeah.
shot, you'll get the picture. So you get to come along on the adventure with
Hmm.
your dog and make sure that the money you're spending to pay me to do it is actually going to use, that you're
Hmm.
actually getting what you're paying for, you know.
Hmm.
Uh that you don't have to say you don't know if you're going to get that with everyone else. You don't know that they're actually doing what they're saying they're doing,
Yeah.
right? You don't have to say that. That's in the back of their head already. They're going
Okay.
to make that connection, right? So
Hmm.
that's one way to kind of stand out.
Okay.
Um, what are little things that you love to do with dogs when you're walking them or after the walk or before the walk or what have you? What are some things that you love to do? You
Um, I love to take them on different routes, do a little bit different. And I don't rush them. I let them sniff. I think some people don't even know you should do that. And I haven't really tried to push on clients to let them know, like, when you walk your dog too, you shouldn't be rushing with them as well. But maybe subtly telling them while, when pictures and stuff like that. Um, let's see. Simple commands, you know, instead of pulling, walking beside me, things like that,
Okay, do
doing
you pretty
little,
much get all the dogs to walk beside you?
not all of them yet.
Okay.
But
Okay.
some are more difficult than others, but I'm always
Sure.
working and trying to
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, with
Okay.
all of them.
Yeah, I mean
Just
here in
little,
do you
little.
notice improvements even in the ones that you haven't gotten to there yet? Are they showing
Yeah,
potential
they're
for
showing improvements. Hmm.
Okay, good. Yeah, because even here, when I specialize in socialization with other dogs, right? Dogs
Hmm.
with other dogs. So I tell all my new clients, like it could take a month to get your dog socialized. It could take a year. It depends on the dog.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, so I mean to
Hmm.
me, I mean, it depends on how you want to go with this because do you want to attract those clients who would love nothing more than for you to teach their dog how to
Yeah.
walk beside them?
Yeah, yeah. So I won't take like super reactive dogs like that go
Okay.
crazy over. But most, I can handle, and I really do want to get some more education and do some training on training dogs, but I haven't yet.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm thinking about that, but yeah, I don't sell that as part of my service.
Okay. 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 So that's one angle you could take, right? Where it's like,
Hmm.
okay, I teach your dog how to walk calmly beside you, or
Hmm.
just how to stop pulling on the leash, right?
Okay.
And when you talk at the, I'm assuming you meet them before
Oh yes.
like a
Hmm.
meet and greet. So at the meet and greet, you say, now I can't promise the time frame this is going to take, and we are a team. So I'm
Hmm.
going to teach you what I'm doing and show you what I'm doing. If you can even videotape it and just even if you have to videotape it like this while you're walking and just, narrate what it is that you're doing, and then you share those videos with your customers, right?
Hmm.
You're now what are your customers getting besides a dog who is learning how to stop pulling on a leash? What else are your customers getting?
Um, they're getting a calmer, more obedient dog, and
What are they getting when you send them that video showing them how they too can do it too?
they're getting fun throughout their day and adventure and peace of mind that their
And
dog
they're
really is having a good time.
and they're
They're
learning.
learning. Yeah.
Yes, they're learning. They're getting an education because they
Hmm.
look up to you as the dog walker as
Hmm.
way more skilled and, of an expert than an authority of dogs and dog walking
Hmm.
skills than they are. right? They're like,
Mhm.
what do I know? So
Mhm.
anytime, they're like, my dog pulls me, they're barking up, if I can just get a dog walker to do this, that would be great. Some of them might be there, right?
Yeah.
And so if they're in that state of mind and then you come in like Superwoman and you're like, I'm going to help your dog stop pulling on leash. And I'm going to also share with you how to do that so you can do it as well when you walk your dog. So this way
Mhm.
we can partner up, we can be
Yeah.
the village to raise the dog
Mhm.
so that they are more balanced, happy, calm, content, less anxious on walks, right? Less
Yeah.
excitable on
Mhm.
walks. So that they're a healthier dog because they're more balanced mentally and getting the physical exercise and the stimulation they need from all the scent,
Mhm.
sniffing on the walks, I'm helping to balance your dog, and together we're raising a well-balanced dog. And so you see what I'm saying? Like I'm spinning this story. None of it's untrue.
Yeah.
But I'm creating this story that you can give these clients, that you can paint that picture of that story on your social media, on your Facebook, on your flyers, or when you talk
Mhm.
to people at meet and greets, whatever it is. And you can start demonstrating to them right there at a meet and greet, like, this is how you hold the leash. This is how you get the dog to stand beside you, whatever you
Oh,
can
nice. Yeah.
offer,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And while you're doing all that, you're just further establishing your authority, your expertise, your professionalism. This automatically makes you stand out above the hobby dog walkers,
Mhm.
above the neighborhood kid, because they're seeing now that not only is their dog just going to get their daily walk that they need, they're seeing how this plays an entire role into shaping a healthy, balanced dog and de-stresses them every single time they have to go take a walk. Now they actually might be able to enjoy the walk with their dog, right? So
Yeah.
you see how I'm painting a picture here for these clients. So when you're going out and you're doing flyers or you're putting it on social media or your website,
Mhm.
you want to find out ways you can create this story for them. So you can
Mhm.
paint that picture and show them and let them actually feel what the benefits are, right? So a lot of times when people are hiring a dog walker, they don't even realize how much they need that dog walker. They don't even realize that they need Katie, the dog walker, because Katie's going to help my dog not only get its walk in, but be calmer, less anxious on leash,
Mhm.
right? Does that make
Mhm.
sense? That Katie's going to actually help me actually enjoy and be able to bond with my dog better on walks,
Mhm.
right? You're providing way more than just the basic, oh, your dog will be calmer. Your dog will have had its walk in. Your dog
Mhm.
might not destroy things in the house. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where I want you to go in, like after this call, take some time for yourself and
Mhm.
really try to get yourself there in that place of, wow, there's actually a lot more benefits that you're providing these owners and their dogs that you didn't really think about just because it's just what you do. And it's just,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. It just, yeah, it doesn't
yeah.
even cross my mind, but
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
teaching somebody how to hit a baseball with a baseball bat. You can do it, but when you go to describe it, it's a little hard. You have to think about, oh, this is step. Okay, stand like this. All right, elbow up, right? So,
Mhm.
so you really want to get yourself in that place and like almost like you're teaching somebody else how to
Mhm.
be a good dog walker. Act as if you're hiring somebody and go through every micro baby step and think about what's the whole benefit, what's the ripple effect, what's the consequences if they don't get this, if they do get this, what's the benefits of it, and how does that change the dog and the human's life,
Mhm.
right? Does that help at all with some clarity on how to approach your marketing in the very least?
definitely. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. And I knew I wanted to try to put something extra in there, but I'm already doing that. I just don't even tell them I'm doing that.
Yeah. 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 So here they're getting the benefit and they don't, you're not even advertising like,
Yeah, yeah.
and this is what, you know, I am gathering from you that you're a very humble person, and that's a great quality, and don't lose that. But when you're your own business owner, when you're in charge of your own business, you
Mhm.
have to brag a little. You
Yeah,
have
not good
to,
at
yeah,
that.
you have to be a little, but let's think what, okay, why am I not good at that? Right? Because in the
Mhm,
beginning, I wasn't either. I
mhm,
really wasn't either. I was the exact same way. But my fear was that I didn't want to sound condescending
yeah.
or, um, make anybody feel like they were stupid or talk down to them as if they
Mhm,
don't know this stuff, right? So that was my big fear. So I just worked on owning whatever it was I taught them. Instead of saying, do it like this, or you can do it like this, I just
mhm.
say, well, this is how I do it.
Ah, okay,
And
okay.
and these are the benefits, when I do it this way, your
Hmm.
dog receives it this way psychologically. And so I'm talking to them on their level and they understand it better. And this is why I get better results
Hmm.
quicker,
Hmm.
you know? And they're like, "Oh, so they're learning, but they don't realize you're actually teaching them." Right?
Yeah. Say it
Yeah.
worked for me.
It
So
worked for
yeah.
me. Yeah, exactly. And here's the results.
Hmm.
So it's kind of, it's not being like, oh, sticking your chest out and I'm being braggadocious about myself, but
Hmm.
in a roundabout way, you're kind of, you're putting yourself out there. You're showing your skills. When I go to these when I have meet and greets come here anyway,
Hmm.
I'm not like just rattling off at all the specifics of, okay, we're going to walk your dog, we're going to do some basic training, we're going to have a, I'll tell them all that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we use a leash, and we attach the leash to a belt around our waist so we can't drop the leash and lose your dog. We tell them all that because that in
Hmm.
their mind says, oh, safety, right? Safety's number
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
one. Point out all the things that are going to give them that peace of mind of safety, right? That
Hmm.
you do. But that's just a side note. But then when I'm
Hmm.
talking through all that stuff, I'm also watching their dog and I'll go, "Oh, that was interesting. Your dog just did this." What I've come to learn over my years of doing this is that usually can mean one of two things. And I
Hmm.
might just kind of go off on a tangent of like, "Oh, that I just saw your dog do that behavior and that this could be why." I don't diagnose. I don't want to say that is why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this could be why, because,
Hmm.
there might be some weird things, antics about a dog, and they could have an explanation for it and be like, no, 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 it's not that, it's this,
Hmm.
They're like, okay, whatever,
Yeah, yeah,
and maybe it
yeah.
is, maybe it's not, who
But
knows?
just give them a little idea. Just put it, yeah,
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 but
yeah.
like really what you're doing is like it's almost like an audition. You want
Hmm.
to audition for the part and you want them to see everything you do from the tiniest little things that you do with the dog to make them feel comfortable. When dogs walk into my place for the first time, I ignore them. I don't look them in the eyes. I don't say, "Hi, you're so cute." I don't do any of that. I want
Hmm.
to. I really
Yeah.
want to, right? And but it's always funny to me because now I've been doing this so long, I don't care.
Yeah.
I kind of like watch people's reactions to see kind of how they react to the fact that I'm ignoring their dog, and I'm like being interviewed to be the dog sitter, and
Yeah.
I'm ignoring the dog. So I let them come in. I
Mhm,
say, okay, put the dog down, take them off a leash once we got the gates closed. They
mhm,
can't get out of the yard, just let them out to sniff. Let them roam.
mhm,
And then I say, "Hi, nice to meet you." And then shake their hand and whatever. And then I say, "I am practicing a technique to earn your dog's trust faster."
mm,
And I do that by no touch, no talk, and no eye contact. If you're familiar with the dog whisperer, this is his method that he
mhm,
teaches. I've applied it to my my business and I've found much success. I don't do everything he does and says to do, but I have found no touch, no talk, no eye contact has been really helpful for me to gain the trust of a dog a lot faster. And
Hmm.
my role here in taking care of these dogs, I have to have their trust as quick as possible because they need to trust that I am going to keep them safe from the pack so that they don't lash out and bite another dog to keep
Hmm.
themselves safe, right?
Hmm.
So, so that I immediately start educating just by explaining what I'm doing that's not obvious to the naked eye. So I'm
Okay. Yeah.
giving them that back
The why.
behind the scenes. Here we go again. That behind the scenes of everything I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. The why. Always give the why. If you don't give the why, everybody's going to fill that why in with their own why,
Hmm.
right? So you want to give the why behind everything you do when you're meeting a client and telling them what you're doing with their dog. And they're going to feel like they just found the jackpot of dog walkers because you are so knowledgeable. You are so giving of your education and your expertise to share that. And you're so caring to want to be this partner in raising a balanced, happy dog who is snuggle ready for them at the end of a long work day, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So so paint that picture and don't be
Okay.
afraid to do that. Go big, go bold. I don't know if for example purposes during this call, I don't know if you really want to hone in on the leash reactivity or the leash pulling and getting them to walk beside you, but go through and think about the little things that you do all the time and how it can make these big differences that other dog walkers aren't either doing or, in the very least, advertising that they're doing yet,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right? Because
Because
they're
yeah, I've
probably doing the
noticed
same
that
thing.
yeah, you've got to have a differentiator and something that puts you
Stands
outside
out.
the pack. Yep. Hmm.
Yeah. Like,
Hmm.
and like, I'm not saying do this, but even if you just come up with something new, the reason I asked you, what do you love to do when you're with these dogs, is because I'd love for you to figure out something that you enjoy. I, for one, love teaching them little tricks. I love teaching
Oh,
them,
yeah. Yeah.
ball spin, and it's something the family can show everybody when they have visitors and company
Hmm.
over, and it's cute, right? So it
Hmm.
makes the owner feel good, the dog's learning and getting stimulation from it,
Hmm.
and I enjoy doing it. And oh, great, now I can take video of it while I'm doing it, post it on my social media.
So
When
cute.
when I post a link on somebody's comment on the local neighborhood moms group or something, I
Hmm.
can link it back to that video on my social media, and they all get to experience
Hmm.
what the experience is like for their dog when they're with me, right? And
Hmm.
this is what sells. It's because the owners are the ones paying, but they're not the ones actually experiencing the services. So we
Yeah.
have to
Mhm.
do all that we can to get them into that driver's seat as if they're the one experiencing the drive, right? So everything you're doing through photos and whatnot is fabulous. Do more, add more to your social media and
Mhm.
the GPS thing, things like that. Shoot. And then just, make sure you're telling a story every single time you meet
Okay.
somebody, every time you do a flyer, every time you do a post, every time you have that post link back to your story, whatever makes sense in that situation.
Mhm.
Uh, Now, let's wrap this up. It's January 1st, 2026. Okay. And don't put so much pressure on the time. Take the time after we get off this call and think about
Mhm.
what is a realistic, but not so realistic that it's like way too easy to make. Like, don't make it a year out. Don't make it
Yeah,
6 months.
yeah. Got to
Maybe
push a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe by like spring of next year, you
Mhm.
decide to say, hey, I'm letting go of everything I don't want to do and people pleasing, right? And
Before summer vacation. Yeah.
yeah, and you have that goal, then sit down and write down afterwards, who do I have to show up as? I'm
Mhm.
that person. It's April 1st, 2026. I'm only done dog walking now. Who am I now? And write all of that out. What have I done to get here?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Did I tear back? Did I scale back? Did I start saying, hey, I only do drop-ins now 3 days a week at
Mm-hmm.
first? And hey, did I start saying to people, if you change your drop-in to a dog walking session,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an extra blah, 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 right? Do
Mm-hmm.
I add little thing to, am I adding something to the visit to make myself stand out as a dog walker in my advertising? Am I providing something of more benefit? Am I teaching them a trick? Am I, teaching them how to stop pulling? Am I teaching them how to socialize and walk as a proper pack member with other dogs even? I don't know, you know, like what, but pick something you love. Don't just pick it because it sounds like it's something people will like,
Yeah.
right?
But I mean, it has to benefit them, but something
Yeah.
that I enjoy and yeah, like doing.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
why that's why I asked you that question. I want you to
Okay.
start there with
Yeah.
what
Okay.
do I really enjoy doing with these dogs? For me,
Mm-hmm.
I love socializing dogs. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why that was a no-brainer for that to be my specialization to make me stand out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing makes me happier than seeing the dogs go from deathly afraid of other dogs to playing with them.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
And then I get to record that through video from from beginning to end and
Mm-hmm.
share that with the customers. And that just, I mean, referrals come in galore after that, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they think I'm a magic worker for doing that. And it really wasn't magic at all, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just those little things that I love to do. And I just said, okay, how's this benefiting them? And how can I show the owner the story and give them the experience that their dog is having
Mm-hmm.
through this transformation that I'm creating for them, or through
Yeah.
this trick that I'm teaching them, right? Or through
Mm-hmm.
the experience they have of walking with us. Do maybe I love the idea like you're switching up the scenery, you're switching up the walks. This creates new interesting stimulation and gets their curiosity going, which is fabulous for dogs. They're explorers, of course. They're going to love adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you throw in, if you like, an adventure walk,
Mm-hmm.
more, nature centric, where you take them somewhere that's nothing but nature and away from all
Yeah,
cars
for
and
like a
roads.
longer period of time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, right? But like
Mm-hmm.
just start exploring that for yourself first and foremost of what you really enjoy doing. Where do you like to go? What do you like teaching dogs? Things like that. What do you like helping dogs with?
Yeah.
And don't underestimate the importance of those tiny little things and how much benefit it can bring both the dog and the owner. List out what all of those benefits are, no matter how tiny they sound. And
Mm-hmm.
then you're going to start to see, like, okay, these are some big things for an owner. These, I think, and start testing them in your marketing, in
Okay.
your flyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Um, as far as now, we'd have to go in deeper on working on some of the people pleasing and being afraid to step out of
Yes.
your
Yes. I need
comfort
to
zone.
put myself out there. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
so I
that's a
would,
big one.
to wrap this up, I know we're past time, so thank you for your time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I would encourage you to really pick one thing. Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Pick one thing that is out of your comfort zone that you mentioned that you could start doing,
Mm-hmm.
like going to businesses in your area, perhaps, or something like that, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and just start with baby steps because
Okay.
that's what we do, right? We get like it's so big, like, oh my God, I can't imagine like going to 10 businesses today. And I hate that. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, or some networking event. Oh, gag me with a spoon now, right? And we make it this huge thing, and then that's what stops us because it's just too much. It's
Yeah.
overwhelming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the trick to changing our habits, the trick to walking through fear to get to the other side of fear, which is everything you want, is starting small with those little baby steps, right? So pick one tiny thing that you can do to push yourself out of that comfort zone. Is it one business today? Is it one business next week?
Mhm.
Right? And then once you do that, you're going to feel so much better that you did it. You're going to realize that the sky didn't come crumbling down on you
Mhm.
and people actually probably liked you, right? And then you say, "Okay, next week I'm doing two."
Yeah.
Right? And then next week I'm doing three, you know? And just baby step it the whole way, right? Does that help?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I
Okay.
need I need to just do it. And then with differentiating myself, that really helps to think about the things I'm already doing and up it a little bit more. Just add a little bit more. Um
Because
that
I think you have great
Mhm.
ideas on where to go, who to
Mhm.
target. Um, one other thing I would throw in there is ask your favorite clients that you have now, your ideal clients that you have now.
Mhm.
Ask them say, hey, where could I get some ideas of, where do you think some people would be hanging out that might need my services like you do, or use the services
Okay.
you do, right? Because they hang out with people like themselves, right? So they
Mhm.
know where those people are, right?
Mhm.
Um, ask them for the referral thing. That's something you can baby step yourself into and pushing yourself into, right?
Mhm.
Is just ask. I mean, lots of people out there say offer a discount for a referral.
Yeah.
If they love you, if you're over delivering, if you're reliable, if you're consistent, if you're trustworthy, if
Mhm.
they love your services, you don't have to discount for referrals. They will gladly refer you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Give them some business cards to pass out to people.
Yeah, I know that you got to make it easy because
Yeah.
people are busy and that's why they have me helping
Yeah.
them. So they're really busy. So yeah, I've learned that it has to be really easy and sometimes say it a couple times, but then, I don't want
Yeah.
to get over the top. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you can even like just send them a link to your whatever page, social, website,
yeah, I
whatever.
got like Google My Business
Yeah, and then they could
page.
just ask them to share the link with their friends and family.
Oh,
That people I think that's probably easier than business cards because nobody carries those around anymore,
yeah.
right? So everyone carries this phone around, so you may as well just,
Yeah.
have a link for them. Say, hey, do me a favor, save this in your notes. And anytime somebody needs a dog walker, would you
Hmm.
recommend me, please? I'm trying to grow this so that I can be more consistent as a dog walker and available for you on a regular basis and not have to be, um, strapped by additional services. I'm really focusing on becoming the expert dog walker for, what's it called? Crest? Cedar Crest.
It tells a Cedar Crest. Yeah. It's a long name, but
Yeah. No,
it
well, I
works.
mean, that's great. I think it's great. It's great. It's not too long at all. So, okay, I just threw a whole bunch at you. So,
Awesome. I will take a note. So
okay, good. What is the first thing that you're going to work on?
first thing I'm going to work on, I am going to um, go to a networking event this
Uh,
week
Okay,
and
what networking?
have a 1 to 2 liner about what I'm focusing on now and put it out there. That's, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
I like that you just said that because that's a great way to start transitioning is just from here further, only advertise your dog walking.
Yeah. That's been so hard for me. Like, I know what I'd want to do, but I keep adding other things. So, yeah,
Yeah.
from now on out. Yeah.
And since that's so hard for you, I'm
Yeah.
going to challenge you to sit down when you have some quiet time, make
Hmm.
a um make a list of all of the consequences and ripple effects
Oh.
on you, your business, your life, your family, your relationships, your finances, your health, your mental health, your
Hmm.
sleep, all of that. What are the consequences if you continue to do what everyone wants you to do instead of what you want to do?
Hmm.
And then I want you to write, and that's on column, left column, consequences. And on the right column, I want you to write down all of the ripple effects and benefits and ways that your life is going to be improved, your relationships, your finances, your schedule, your sleep, your health, everything, if you stop doing what you don't want to do, right?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
because I think when you do that exercise, it really drives home the importance of what you're doing every day and the effects it's going to have on your future so that you get to see like this, you're creating your future. You can either create it from this column or you can
Hmm.
create it from this column.
It makes it more concrete because I have thought about those things, but not really put it on paper for real. Like it could really happen.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So when you do that, it comes a little bit more real. So
Yeah.
good. I would love a little follow up with you. So
Also,
I
yeah.
will check in with you and
Okay.
I don't know, maybe a month or two just to see where you're at. And maybe in the future we can even have you come back and do a little, hey, this is where I'm at now
Cool.
interview.
Awesome.
That would
That
be
would
awesome.
that would be great.
Well, thank you, Katie, so much. I hope that this helped you out. I hope that this helped anybody out who was listening.
Mhm.
Thank you for hanging in there. I totally went past time. I'm so bad about that.
Oh, that's okay. I got a lot of info, a lot of notes. I'm excited. So
Good,
pump me
good.
up, get me going. Hmm.
Yes, good. I'm excited for you because what you want is totally possible. All
Hmm.
you have to do is get out of your own way. And we just figured out some of the ways that you're getting out of you're getting in your way. And now it's just about getting out of your own way and honing in on that story and that experience that you're bringing people so that you
Hmm.
can make yourself stand out from all the others. Yeah?
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Katie. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.